Okay, let's solve a very interesting problem that the human body does. And I keep telling you, like, no, all my students do this, you're probably doing it too, and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I say, and I cure all my students of that quite rapidly. And I'm sorry if I've been kind of like a downer because I've been frustrated by those problems that I'm not wasn't solving for them. So years ago, I figured out numerous ways to resolve those issues that work on, certain ways work on certain students, certain ways work on others, and I'm trying to just give them all to you, all these ways of solving these problems. Okay, this problem is, all right, let's know what we've got going that's good. We've got the weight of our foot on the bass drum, we contract our calf muscle, and we get that nice, strong bass drum hit using the rebound of the spring or the action of the spring, called the spring action. And we've got these nice big two fulcrums in the American grip. The safety fulcrum here. Here is it. Okay. Safety fulcrum here. I'm going to look at the lens and the mannequin fulcrum here. Okay. There's a conflict between these two things. Our brain, like I'm working now, this is my right foot, this is my right arm. Our brain will send a signal to these two guys to play exactly the same way. Try it. Try to do your right cymbal in big open strokes and your bass drum beater smashed against the head. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. That time I went on go. Must be driving you crazy. Okay, so did this happen? You got to tell me in the comments because this is what I'm expecting. All right, I never say 1, 2, ready, go with my in-person students. So I'm really curious about if this had a different effect. I want to gather that data. All right, so I'm not expecting it to. What I'm expecting, all right, is that if you were concentrating on your foot, this is what happened. Your stick dead sticked into the cymbal, okay? That's called dead sticking when your stick stops. And it's only used in, like, I only use it in Afro-Cuban salsa music to play the timbales and the cowbell, and I never do it from a high height, okay? So back to what's going on here. If you were concentrating on the hand to make sure it wasn't stopping like that, or if you're just concentrating on it, the foot probably went like this. Because that signal from the left hemisphere is like, there's no difference between the arm and the leg. What do you mean? Okay, so it sends the same shot. Okay, we need to branch that. So here we go. So here's the way to solve it. But please stop the video right in the comments right now. Yeah, it happened to me. Or no, it didn't happen. And I just got to say, wow, what a miracle. Now we need to figure out if that 1, 2, ready, go was the reason or if you're just an exception. Okay, so now we're just going to do this stroke with the cymbal, okay? Doing your free stroke. You can either do mannequin fulcrum, or you can do the safety fulcrum, all right? They're both very safe. I'm going to go into the mannequin because we're going to be taking our time and I want to rest my stick on my shoulder. You don't have to do that. You could do it. You can rest your stick on your shoulder in this grip too, but it kind of torques my hand back too far. I'd have to do this more. Okay, but you could do this from up here. This is still past vertical. Check it out. So you could do this. All right, either one. Here we go. Check your foot, wiggle it a little bit. Get that feeling, that sewing machine leg experience. Teacher, I got to go to the bathroom. Can't stop playing the bass drum. Okay, you ready? So here we go. I'm sorry if I wasn't making eye contact. I really want to be there for you, okay, with my eyes. So I keep looking down at what I'm doing. Okay, so here we go. So I'll count you in. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now you can make a slower stroke with your arm, which I'm going to do, by starting your arm before you start flexing your calf. Start the arm on its way down. Just get some motion going, because that foot is fast, right? But if you take your time with your arm, your stick's going to fly back anyway. So anyway, this is really comfortable for me to do it this way. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready. Oh, man. I keep thinking of things. You okay? How's it going? Is this working now? Let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, your butt and your thigh and your back are going to try to take over. Give that control back to your calf. You've got that skill. All right, I'm going to change out of this position and do some safety grip. Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, let's take a second. If this is not working for you, this exercise, the way we're doing it, stop the video, but listen to this. Stop the video, but I'll teach you this, okay? And then stop and practice it till it becomes second nature, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to go 1, 2, ready, go. Okay? So, or if you want to go on go, go on go. 1, 2, ready, go. And then take a deep breath, check your posture, pull your shoulders back where they belong, put your shoulder blades back in your back pockets. Take a breath. What you're trying to do is notify your brain that it needs to start doing some wiring for this. Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, up, stop, sorry. Take a breath. Fix those shoulders. Rearrange that spine. Fix your neck. 1, 2, ready, go. Check your spine, fix your shoulders. Slow breath. 1, 2, ready, go. And just keep doing that. And the times that it gets messed up and it goes the wrong direction, just stand up, take that deep breath, and talk to yourself about how you're not going to lift from your leg or whatever the thing was that went wrong. Talk about, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to move from my calf. Or if your finger smashed into the cymbal because you were thinking about your leg, think about how you're going to try and think about both at once and think about them as one thing. Part of that one thing goes back, the other part of that one thing goes down, right? All right, so kind of, hypnotize and meditate and get those things to happen consistently by protecting yourself from charging ahead and letting the tendencies of our body take over. Okay, that's the end of this video. So go back, if either stop and practice that way till you feel comfortable and just come back to this chapter, which will be the slow going chapter, or go back to the other chapter, which is going to be the repetitions. And then my next one is going to be this kind of a thing. So I'll record that now, okay? It doesn't matter how many times you repeat this. It doesn't matter how much you work without it. Concentrating on learning it just by giving yourself lots of break and meditation between executions, okay? That's so okay. So totally okay. And you will learn so fast if you just make sure every time you do this, you do it correctly. However, you have to work with yourself to do it. But don't shoot at the ducks going by. Got one. Oops, 5. Didn't get 5. If your ratio is 1 correct to 5 wrong, you're never going to get it. If your ratio is 50-50, you're never going to get it. Your ratio needs to be like 9 to 1. And the next time, 6 to 1. And the next time, 15 to 1. And the next time, 3 to 1. But the next time, 16 to 1 again. You know, that kind of a thing. Keep that ratio of correct repetitions high, okay? Man, this is fun. Okay, I'm going to give you the next one, which is we're just going to get a lot of that going. Left hand two. Left hand two. We're going to do both sides. See you soon. You guys are doing great.